So I've pulled out 10 ads that I want to talk about, 10 ads that are not particularly in any order or the reason I picked them out is just to talk about them because they stood out in some way and there's something worth mentioning. First ad I'm going to talk about is Frank. It's an ad from the Grey Group in Canada, and it's for the Salvation Army, and this ad is about as simple and as traditional as radio can get. It's a really simple before and after setup. There's a repetition, and that repetition is exactly what I think makes you pay attention the second time around, because it has a slight addition to the sentence. And it really just highlights how simple and easy it is to make a difference in a homeless person's life with very little effort.
Broke, with no place to live, left wandering the cold city streets while he waits for the shelter to open. Frank daydreams that he's broke, with no place to live, left wandering the cold city streets while he waits for the shelter to open, with a warm coat to wear. No dream is too small when you're in need. The Salvation Army. Give generously at salvationarmy.ca.
The second ad I'm going to talk about is called Christine's Flavor Tip, and it's from Arnold Worldwide in Boston, and the client is Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and this was an ad that stood out and it made it quite far down the voting. Judges felt that the use of sound effects was particularly strong in this because it really conjures up a horrible image in your mind of what the long-term effects of smoking can do when it comes to having to use apparatus to help you eat.
I'm Christine. I'm here to give you a tip on how to eat if smoking gives you oral cancer and you have to have your jaw removed, like I did. Since chewing is kind of difficult without a jaw, and if you're like me, without any teeth, too, you'll be on a liquid diet. Okay, I'm pouring it into my feeding bag. In case you're wondering, it looks pretty much like how it sounds. Here we go. That sound you're hearing is the sound of your dinner from now on, and your lunch, and your breakfast. My tip for you is, don't get too hung up on choosing the flavor of your liquid diet. They all really taste the same once you put them in your feeding tube.
Smoking causes immediate damage to your body. You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.